right now, there is a $5.1 million exemption that is exempt from federal estate tax. So in effect, if you die, let's say this year, and let's even forget being married for a moment, if you have less than $5 million, and I imagine most of us do, there's not going to be any federal estate tax. By the way, that number has constantly shifted, certainly throughout my career. I remember very well the days when it was $600,000. I even remember before that. And then it creeped up gradually to $1 million, and then $2 million, and 3.5. In 2009, it was 3.5 million. And then in 2010, there was no estate tax. Now, if you would have asked me in 2009, is there going to be, what are the chances that George Steinbrenner, with a $1.5 billion interest in the New York Yankees, is going to die and leave his estate to his children and pay zero federal estate tax? I would have said never. And every expert I know said no, certainly Congress will agree on some number, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, but they didn't. And one of the reasons why that's important is because coming up in the year 2013, without further legislation, it's going to go back to, by the way, the law says 1 million, but technically it's 1 million plus inflation, so it's really about 1.4 million. But the truth is, we don't know what's going to happen. And that's very important as we go on. So we're going to try to have to figure out how to do a estate plan with this constantly shifting exemption amount. Because if Congress does nothing, it is going to go back to roughly 1.4 million in 2013.